guy?
He's a convicted hacker serving 15 years. MIT. Genius coder.
A hacker works with the FBI in China to track down a cyber terrorist. If he can't lead the authorities to the culprit, he'll be forced to go back to prison.
I want you to commute my sentence for identification and the apprehension of the guy you're after. Those are the terms.
Michael Mann's latest cyber terrorism thriller, Blackhat, utilizes many of the director's creative trademarks. Unfortunately, the film also suffers from several disappointing misfires. At the heart of most Michael Mann movies, you'll find a deeply flawed central character, gifted with an idiosyncratic talent. Frank the Safecracker from Thief, the greatest boxer in the world Muhammad Ali, Vincent the Assassin from Collateral. Those are just a few examples. In Blackhat, the protagonist works more as a bland Superman than a three-dimensional character. Chris Hemsworth plays Hathaway, an expert hacker that also just happens to have the face of a model, the body of a professional athlete, the intellect of an MIT grad, the fighting skills of a Navy SEAL, and the morals of Sir Galahad. He has absolutely no weaknesses, which makes him one of the most boring Michael Mann characters of all time.
Slick.
This goes way beyond simply miscasting Thor as a computer geek. The writing itself makes every scene he appears in, whether he's battling thugs, unleashing a computer virus, or flirting with a fellow tech savant, boring. We have no reason to invest emotionally in his journey. By the time we hit the climax of the movie, involving guns, a sharpened screwdriver, and a bunch of bad guys, I couldn't have cared less about the outcome.
Step back, hands up.
On top of that, the script delivers some tremendously eye-rolling moments. The filmmakers have to make everyone around Hemsworth look dumber in order to make him look smart, while he discovers new clues and pounds on keyboards.
Got it.
Including a high-ranking official at the NSA that walks into one of his obvious phishing scams.
When he downloaded the PDF, what he downloaded was the keylogger.
Then there's the rushed love story between Hathaway and his friend's sister. After 2 days, they're making plans for their future together.
Would I take you where I'm going?
The film's most annoying shortcoming? The problem of trying to make a mundane task like typing up a piece of code and sending it to a computer into something that's visually exciting. Filmmakers have had a tough time turning technobabble and computer screens into interesting cinema since the rise of cyber thrillers in the 90s.
God damn it! I hate this hacker crap!
Blackhat boldly follows many of those films' same generic cyber nonsense conventions. And let's not even talk about the poor aim of the bad guys when they try to shoot their assault rifles at Hathaway and his crew of cyber do-gooders. These guys can't even seem to hit the broadside of a barn. Ultimately, Blackhat made me frustrated. You can see so much of Mann's patented style on display. He uses digital cameras and extreme close-ups on the actors' faces to give Hathaway's world-hopping adventure a rough, intimate feel. But with Michael Mann movies, you expect smart characters and interesting scripts. Unfortunately, Blackhat doesn't have either one of those. But those are just my thoughts on Blackhat. I'd love to hear yours. You can hit me up on Twitter, John_Airy, or leave me a comment. I'm John at the movies.